Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Um, in my last video, I showed you guys how I made a money card holder with this design here, but I did not have the cutouts. It wasn't rounded, mine was squared off. And then I didn't have this actually cut out. I just kind of put my money holder on top of the card rather than putting it in between the cardstock and the sticker paper. So I did have a couple people in my group reach out to me and ask me how can I show them how to make the template in, in Cricut Design Space. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to show you how, one, I took my design and kind of turned it into a card like this so that if I wanted to make it look more like a gift card, I could use the exact same design to do it. But then I'm also going to show you how to do this design, which is, and I did all of this in Cricut Design Space. This one I designed in Canva and then imported it into Cricut Design Space. And this one, I just imported the elements like this girl here. And then everything else came from Canva, I'm sorry, from Cricut Design Space. And then we just put it together in Cricut Design Space. So I'm going to show you how to do both, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and delete everything and start from a blank canvas. I'm gonna start with the one that I designed the other day. If you saw my previous video, you saw me design this in Canva and put it together. So go ahead and check out that video. I will link it somewhere in one of the cards. And I show you how I designed this in Canva in my last video. Okay, so as like I said, mine was squared off, but if you prefer that rounded look, it's very, very simple to get. All you have to do, import your design. And I made this 4x6 when I designed it in Canva, but it just imported a little bit bigger, which is fine. You can always resize it. We're gonna go over to shapes and we're gonna get this rounded square here, which is going to give us those rounded edges. And then all you're going to do is place it on top. You're going to unlock the dimensions, and then you're just going to go ahead and stretch it out to cover your image like this. Then you're going to go ahead and select both, and you're going to slice. Okay, so now I can delete that. I can delete that. And now our image is rounded off. So I can go ahead and resize it to be the 4x6 because that's the size that I like. Okay, so now our edges are rounded. Super simple. Okay, so now to add the little piece up here at the top, we're going to use two shapes. We're going to use this rounded oval shape, and then we're also going to use a circle. And you're basically just going to put them together. Okay, so once you have them together the way that you like, you are going to select both and you're going to weld. Now, you can leave it on top like this, or what you can do is just slice it from the actual design. So select both, slice. And I'm gonna leave this here because I need that for the next image that I create. There you go. And now you have your cutout, okay? And then the same thing for the cutout down here for the money part. If you wanted to actually put the rectangle shaker dome inside of the card so you don't see the edges rather than just placing it on top, this is how you would go about doing that. We're gonna get the rounded rectangle. We're gonna unlock the dimensions. And then obviously you would have to measure your dome. I'm just kind of freehanding it because I'm not measuring a dome right now. Okay, then you're gonna go ahead and select both. You're gonna slice it again. I'm gonna put this to the side for our next image, delete that, and there you have it. Okay, so now we have a very customized design turned into the actual gift card looking design, okay? And if you, wanted to put the dollar amount here that you put in here, like the $20, like some people have up in the corner, you absolutely could. or you could just leave it like this. Okay, so that's how you would design your image in Canva. I showed you in the previous video how to design the image in Canva. You just download it, bring it over, and then you can make a couple slices, and then you have your gift card style, okay? Now, if you don't have Canva, you don't design in Canva, and you just want to put something together in Cricut Design Space, then you're just going to use elements and shapes, basically. So we're going to go over here to shapes. We're going to get our rounded square again. We're going to unlock the dimensions, and we're just going to make this a 4x6. And I'm going to turn it white so I can go ahead and design it. I'm going to use this piece that I already created, and I'm basically going to just do the exact same thing. I'm going to line it up in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead, select both, slice it. Now I can delete that one, and I can delete that one. Okay. I think I'm gonna do, the design I had was the happy birthday with the lady, the girl, and I did get her from Etsy. I don't remember which shop I got her from. I'm just gonna scroll down till I find her. Here she is. And I'm gonna go ahead and upload. Okay. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and resize her. Now, if you do it this way, like I did, where she was just kind of hanging off the side, I don't know if you guys remember the cards, the over the edge cards, that's how it's gonna cut, which I think that would be really, really cute if you did it that way. If you leave it like this, it's gonna cut over the edge like this. So your whole card, the edge of your card is gonna be the design of her hair. So it's gonna be like an over the edge gift card thing if you were to do it this way. Okay, and then to add the money, all I did was I went to shapes. If you have Cricut Access, they do have this shape already there. If not, you can you can Google it and get a shape like this. You can go to Canva Pro, or if you have Canva, you can go to Canva and download a shape like this and import it. Or you can use the star works too. If you aren't able to use that shape, you can really play around with the shapes. It's really your preference on how you want to do it. Okay, but if you do have Cricut Access, they do have this shape already in Cricut Access that you can just go ahead and utilize. And then you can change the color of it to match the rest of your design. And then you go to text, and I'm just gonna put $20. And turn it black. And then I'm gonna get more text, and we're gonna type out happy birth, nope, let me do it on the other line. There we go, birthday. Oh my gosh, I cannot type. I'm just adjusting the text a little bit. So I just hit space like 2 times in front of the B. And then I'm gonna adjust the line height just a little bit, or the line space. And then I'm gonna just kind of angle it and position it how I like it. Make it a little bit smaller. And turn it black. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this shape again, which I already had, and I'm gonna make sure it is on top of that card. Because we have a couple of elements here, we have this rectangle, we have the girl, we can't slice it, but what you can do to make sure it cuts out is you can just put it on top, and the Cricut machine should go ahead and slice it for you or cut it out. As long as you don't like, okay, so here's what we would have to do. We would have to flatten all of this. Okay, so now that's one print and cut image. And then we have to put this basic cut shape on top of it to make sure that the Cricut cuts this out. Okay, so now it's gonna print this and cut that, as long as we attach it. Okay, so you would print this out, and then when you go to, here, let me show you. Let me go to make it. So when you see how, when you go to print it, it's gonna print like this, but then when you put it into your Cricut to cut, it's gonna cut out the rectangle shape of this, but it's also gonna cut out this square as well. Okay. All right, well, that is all I have for this video. I just wanted to quickly show you guys how you can create your own templates in Cricut Design Space. It's really simple. You can utilize Canva, make your design and import it into Cricut, or you can just go into Cricut Design Space and make a template straight from Cricut Design Space. You don't have to have Canva Pro. You can also do this in Silhouette. Utilize, if you have a Silhouette, the Silhouette software, you can basically do this exact same thing in Silhouette. So it's super easy to design and put together. You just got to take your shapes and kind of put them together, utilize your slice or your subtract feature, and things like that. But it's really, really easy. But that is all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, bye.